Hello, everyone, and welcome to the El Chappy Sports Show. My name is Dylan. I'm here today to talk to you about some quarterback free agency. As you can see behind me, there are 32 available players upcoming this year. So, yeah, let's have a look at some of them. Let me move myself away from there. First of all, we have got Daniel Jones. I I did that wrong. Hang on, let me get it back here. Daniel Jones, the first one. Do I believe he will go back to Indiana? I do believe they will work it out, and I believe they will go back and do something, run it back this year. Um, we then have Aaron Rodgers. Now, if he doesn't retire, I do suspect that he will be back with the Pittsburgh Steelers next year. Russell Wilson, who knows about Russell Wilson? I've not heard anything. Is he still a credible backup? He's certainly, in my opinion, not a credible starter in the league. So he's looking for a backup role if he wants to become a backup, because I think that would sting him a little bit. I think he could retire, and I think maybe he should retire. Marcus Mariota probably is going to stay in Washington unless he wants another shot at it. And who knows, he may get another shot. Zach Wilson, I suspect Zach Wilson will move on from Miami. He did not. I don't think he was too happy when Tua was dropped this year, and then they brought in the Texan quarterback. Forget his name now, but he was the backup throughout. Quinn Ewers, that's what his name was. And Quinn Ewers was a third choice, and then Mike McDaniel chose Quinn Ewers over him, and I don't think he was too happy. So unless the new head coach there, Jeff Hafley, can persuade him to stay, I believe he will be gone. Tyrod Taylor, who knows with Tyrod Taylor? He is a journeyman backup. We'll see where that ends up. Joe Flacco, all signs point to Cincinnati wanted him back. Whether he wants to go back or not, I suspect he does. I think he enjoyed his time there. Kenny Pickett, again, who knows with Kenny Pickett? We'll see where the market falls with him. Jimmy Garoppolo, that's the first one I want to talk about, really, because this is an interesting one. Because with Mike LaFleur now going to Arizona Cardinals, would he want to take Jimmy Garoppolo with him? Jimmy knows the Kyle Shanahan system. He knows how the LA Rams, Sean McVay system, and obviously McVay will be incorporating both of those systems into his own system in Arizona. So I suspect he might want to take him with him, depending what they do. And I'll speak in another video about what teams will do with their quarterbacks. But that could be a move, whether he's a starter for a year or a backup. You know, I think LaFleur knows him well, has worked with him for several years. I don't know. Keep an eye out on that. He may end up going there, whether that's a starter or a backup. I think that would be a friendly face for Mike LaFleur in order for him to introduce what he wants to achieve, because probably Jimmy knows everything that he wants to do. As I said, I'm not sure if he would be the starter, but he would probably be able to compete. And as I say, who knows what the Cardinals are doing? We'll look at that at a later video. Mitchell Trubisky, I suspect, again, he's one of those that will more than likely stay with the Buffalo Bills, but watch his space. Case Keenum, Trey Lance, Brandon Allen, Josh Johnson, Carson Wentz. Who knows all those people? It depends what teams need backups, because they're all backups pretty much. Trey Lance is an interesting story again. We'll probably go into that again. Third round pick in 2021, and look where he is now. So sometimes it's better not to get out to college too early. So then we got Malik Willis. He is the hot name on the streets, apparently. He's shown glimmers of hope, and I think a lot of analysts believe he is the big name this year. Personally, I don't see it, but as in, I do think he is a credible quarterback. Do I think he's a starter in the league? Not really. Not at the minute. But again, we'll see. That's another name that you probably look out for someone like Arizona, and there's others as well. We got Kyle Allen, Teddy Bridgewater, John Wolford, Tyler Huntley, Easton Stick, Brett Rippon, Gardner Minshew, Skylar Thompson, Hendon Hooker, Tommy DeVito, Sam Howell, Jake Browning. All these are, backups or third choice. Connor Bazelak, I don't know how to say that. Emory Jones, Sam Ellinger, Jeff Driscoll. Now, Sam Ellinger is an interesting one because I know that he had the opportunity to go back to the Colts this year, pretty much as a starter with all the injuries. But he decided to stay as a third string in Denver. So I think he's enjoying himself in Denver. He might stick out there for another year and think, do you know what? I'm learning a lot. So why not stay there? And that's a good choice if that's the case. We all know Sean Payton is a quarterback whisperer. So that might be another option for him. Stay there for one more year and do Sam Darnold. And that's what everyone wants to do, is become a Sam Darnold. There's a lot of these players. Who is the next Sam Darnold? You know, as I say, a lot of these names, we know where they're going, like Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, if he decides to play. But there's a few names here. Zach Wilson, watch his space, I think. Um, yeah, Kenny Pickett. I just seen his name again. I had no idea where Kenny Pickett's going. He will be a journeyman. Um, Anyway, that's just this quick video, just to look at the 32 available quarterbacks. We'll go more in depth about everything, but yeah, watch this space. I think it's going to be interesting. Um, I will try and do some other videos and other lives coming up. But if you like the content, please like, please subscribe. Even if you don't like the content, please like, please subscribe. And I'll see you for the next show. With that, over and out. El Chappy.